Do you know, guys, President Trump just told a room full of his own supporters that most of them are, dumb to pass a basic test. Can you believe? He said this in front of a tiny crowd. I'm going to show that important clip of the crowd with you. First of all, take a look at this important video, guys.
Trump just gave an embarrassing speech in front of a very small crowd at the Villages in Florida. I'll show you an overhead view so you can see how small this crowd is. You see they fit in that little tiny parking lot. The speech took place at a high.
Very less people. We can literally see a drone footage. So they even can't deny this. It's a reality. You can literally see crowd is so much less. It's a very tiny crowd, you can say that.
School, charter school. It's called the Villages High School Charter. And you can see it right here. I mean, when everybody was kind of packed into this gym, you see over here, they still closed half of the gym. So you can take a guess how many people were in there, but it was about half of the gym. And this is like the big event that Donald Trump's promoting in the state where he purports to live. And then the speech just got really bizarre. Donald Trump started.
I think he's not popular right now as he was in a previous election. A lot of rallies and so much crowd. Everybody supported President Trump, but now everybody's tired of President Trump. You can literally see very less crowd in a rally and during speech. Let's see what President Trump just said to the public.
Grunting and moaning and making weird noises and going, I'm only going to show you a small portion of it, but he kept on doing this throughout the speech. Here, play this clip.
Come on, darling. The mother's screaming like crazy.
He's a president of United States of America, the superpower country in the world.
Darling, I love you, darling. Mom, I can't do it.
And then he talked about how he really loves the YMCA. He thinks this is an important thing for the crowd to know, and that it's the gay national anthem that was number 5 32 years ago, he says. And this is an important thing that he wants the people of Florida to know. Here, play this clip.
She hates when I dance to what's sometimes referred to as the gay national anthem. You know that. She hates it. You know, that song was number 5 32 years ago. And it went to number 1 32 years later. There's never been anything like it. Never hit number 1. It was number 5 32 years ago, and it went to number 1 for months during the last months of the game. We love that song.
Then he says that he took a cognitive exam and says it was very difficult, and you have to multiply 99 times 9 and all of these numbers. And he wants the crowd to know about this cognitive exam that he's taken. And he's taken it 3 times, he says, 3 exams. Here, play this clip.
And I said, well, I do well on things, so let's do it. And I got everyone right. And these are tough questions. These are tough questions, you know. They say, take a number, any number. Okay, I'll take 99, multiply times 9, okay? Divide it by 3, good. Add 4,293, that's good. Divide.
President Trump used to mock Biden for, he always calls Sleepy Joe, and he blames cognitive declines for President Biden. But now everybody is discussing President Trump's cognitive decline. That's insane. And he is facing same those issues that he used to mock Biden for.
By 2, subtract 93, divide by 9. What is your answer? Now they go a little slower than that, but not much. I don't want to waste a lot of time. But there aren't a lot of people that get it right. I got it right. You know, it was actually longer and more complex than that. But no, it's a tough test. So I took it. And then, everyone said, all right, good, he's smart. He's smart. It's not really smart. It's like, you know what we are, really? We have common sense. We're people with common sense.
A lot of the people who attended were, there's not a lot of people to begin with, but senior citizens. And this was supposed to be an event for seniors, even though it was at a high school. But it was in the Villages, which is known for its large senior citizen population. But then Donald Trump, he's not like joking here. Donald Trump believes that he's not a senior citizen. And he goes, I'm not a senior citizen, but I understand there are lots of people here who are. I mean, this is utterly deranged. And if you're like, well, Ben, when's he going to talk about like the things that the American people are actually experiencing right now? He's not. But it gets worse from here. But let's just play this clip.
And here in the Sunshine State, we've issued 2.5 million Florida seniors over $13 billion. Now think of that. Now, I don't happen to be a senior. I'm much younger than you. I'm a much younger man than you. Look at you old guys. Wouldn't you like to be my age? It's young, vital, vibrant. Now, I'm much, much younger than the people in this room, but I feel I can relate to you anyway.
A lot of people call President Trump a toddler most of the times. In the comment section, I used to see this word, toddler, for President Trump.
See, now the fake news will go tonight and they'll say, he's claiming to be younger than the people. You understand?
Then there's been more, there's more talk as well about cognitive exams. And then he suggests that his own supporters are so stupid that they cannot pass the cognitive exam that he took 3 times and that they're too dumb to pass this exam. He goes, it starts off, you have to identify an elephant and a lion and a tiger. Then it gets very, very hard. You all can pass this exam. Here, play this clip.
I'm the only president to take a cognitive test because I don't think Obama could pass it. I don't. Didn't he get into Harvard?
He is still very active. I'm talking about former President Obama. He is still very active. He speaks like a professional. And what President Trump is just doing in every speech, he's like a funny guy who is just doing speech and entertaining people. But on the other side, he is the president of USA, the superpower country in the world.
With a C average, I don't know. What's that? I don't think he could pass it. I don't think. Well, Biden isn't. Give me a break. The first question is very easy. It's a lion, a giraffe, a bear, and a shark. They say, which one is the bear? And everybody says, 30 questions. Everyone says, very standard. It's a very standard test, but very tough around those last 10 questions. Not too many people, even in this very room, unlike Newsom, I'll say, this room of geniuses. He said, I'm in a room of dumb people. That was not good. That was not good. You know what happened to him after that? It wasn't a pretty, but I'm in a room of brilliant people, but a lot of you wouldn't have been able to answer those 10 questions. And when I got the score in the test, the doctor said, wow.
He's calling the crowd dumb.
Wow, I've never seen, you have 5 doctors lined up. They're all over the place.
Then he says affordability is bullshit. Play this clip.
Lower prices. Use the word affordability, but I was the one that received these high prices. It's amazing. I come into office and I say, wow, look at how high these prices are. And the Democrats start screaming, affordability, affordability. They're the ones that caused the problem. I'll tell you one thing. They got one good line of bullshit. That's one thing I'll say about it. They are so bad.
By the way, it's worth mentioning that today was a school day for the students at this high school, but school was canceled for Donald Trump to spew this nonsense. Then he attacks the chairman of the Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell, and says he's a bad guy and a dumb guy. Play this clip.
Too late. We call him too late. He's too late with interest reductions. Jerome, too late, Powell. I haven't figured out, is he a bad guy or a dumb guy? But it doesn't matter. The end result is either dumb, bad, maybe he's a combination of both. But in any event, because rates, we would have had them even lower. But
Trump says it's treasonous if you criticize the catastrophic war in Iran. Let's play it.
Just about as well in Iran, but I don't like talking about it until the jobs are finished. Let's not talk about anything until it gets finished. But think of it, their Navy's gone, their Air Force is gone, their whole place is gone. And then we get people to say that we're not winning. We get the radical left to say, we're not winning. We're not winning. They don't have any military left. It's unbelievable.
Not just radical left, everybody in Asia. I can tell you the situation of Asia. Everybody is saying USA just lost this war due to President Trump. And still Trump is claiming, I won this war. Their Navy is gone. Each and everything is gone. Still, they have control on Strait of Hormuz. And he's also talking about affordability. In affordability topic, I clearly remember during election campaign, Trump promised, I will decrease prices of each and everything, gasoline, groceries. But now people are complaining. They are saying we are facing inflation. We are facing higher gasoline prices. By the way, what is the price of your state? Like, what is the condition of your state? From which state you're watching this video? Let me know in the comment section, guys. Have you seen any change in your life in prices from Biden government to Trump government? It's the second term of President Trump, and it's been more than 1.5 years now. And still he is criticizing Biden, criticizing Obama, criticizing Democrats, and criticizing media. Instead of working on the common people of USA, he is just here to criticize and prove that I'm okay, I'm not facing cognitive decline. And he used to mock Biden for this, and now everybody is talking, questioning about the mental health of President Trump. What is your opinion? Let me know in the comment section, guys. I gain a lot of knowledge from your comments. Actually, I'm a student of US politics and you're the teacher. You have to teach me the correct politics of USA. I'll bring more important videos for you. Till then, please consider subscribing, and please take care of yourself, take care of your health. It's really very important.